How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen you forever.
I know, like a week.
I
It's
know.
been crazy. It's been a fucking week, too.
I know. You've had quite a week.
Yeah, I have. Feeling a little ill. I mean, I'm better today, but I've been, like, a little ill.
Yeah.
I got to ride in an ambulance for the first time, and that was pretty cool. I mean, I hardly remember it, but I did. I did do that.
Well, yeah, it was super early in the morning.
Yeah.
And
It was like 5 in the morning, 5:30. Yeah, I'm okay, though. I still don't know exactly what's wrong, but I'm feeling better today. I got my antibiotics. It's going to be okay.
Yay.
Yay. How was your
better.
week?
It was busy at work.
Yeah.
We missed you for sure.
Oh, sorry.
And,
I was sick.
and yeah, it was just really busy. It was a busy week.
Oh, I bet.
But it was good.
Yeah. Do we want to tell the listeners what we do?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we work in COVID response. We work together because obviously we're like super best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do COVID response, and like it's just been fucking crazy recently.
The new year.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went from testing about 30 patients a day
Yeah.
to 230 patients
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
Like, it grew that much.
Overnight almost.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Right after the holidays.
Mhm,
It
mhm.
hit the fan. So it's been really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we added extra testing clinics and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So that's what we do.
Yeah. Making a difference.
Hopefully.
Saving lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do what we can.
Yeah.
All right. So, I have a story. I have, it's like 3 stories, but
Okay.
my theme this week is like unusual or out of the ordinary first dates.
Okay.
So I thought I'd run with that.
Okay, cool.
First of all, let me ask you this. What would you describe as like the ordinary run-of-the-mill first date? Something comfortable and easy?
Yeah, like dinner and a movie.
Yeah, dinner and a
Mhm.
movie. I agree. That's always what you think of. I hate that, though. I don't really
Mhm.
like going to theaters, honestly.
Well, and then you don't really get to talk to somebody
Yeah.
and get to know them, which is the point of a
Yeah.
first date.
I agree. It's always cold in there. You
Mhm.
can't smoke, can't drink, can't use your phone, you can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to just like sit there for over 2 hours, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
And then you just like shake hands. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Go on your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that first date.
Mhm.
How would you describe, or like, what is an example of a first date that you would do that's like out of the ordinary, or something that would be kind of like a really strange way to get to know somebody the first time?
A hot air balloon ride.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Yeah.
Oh my
I think that
god,
would
good
be such
idea.
an amazing first date.
Dude, yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I had some ideas.
Okay.
Rock climbing gym.
That would be fun.
It would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it. I've done it
Mhm.
before. I would do it, but I'm like so bad at it, and I'm like really short, so I can't really always reach the
I would be
yugs.
awful at it. I am not athletic.
Yeah.
I would probably hurt myself.
Yeah.
And we would probably get to know each other in the ambulance.
That's what I'm saying. It would be like an interesting way to meet somebody.
Yeah.
Like, you're either going to see that they're great at it or terrible at it, and then you'll get to see the way that they handle having those emotions in front of a
Yeah.
stranger, you know?
I mean, I would
it's cool.
totally do it, but
Mhm.
would not be my ideal.
Yeah.
first
I
date.
hate rock climbing, though. I did that once, but I like couldn't really reach the steps very well. And then like the next day, for a week actually, but starting the next day, I was so fucking sore everywhere. Every fucking muscle that you've never used in your life
Yeah.
is screaming.
Yeah.
I did it one time and I'm never going back.
If somebody asked me, and I've already established this, but hiking would be a no-go for a
Mhm,
first date.
mhm. Okay. That's fair.
You're either going to murder me or kill me in the hike.
That
Like,
makes
the
sense.
hike would kill
You'd
me.
be like, why do you want to go to the woods? I've never met you before.
Yes.
Why do you want to go to this trailhead?
And then if they're really
You expect me to walk 30 miles? What's going on?
If you're uphill both ways. If you're actually, like, yeah, if you're into hiking and, like, it's still going to kill me because
Yeah.
I'm not into hiking.
Listen, if you ever text me and you're like, hey, I'm on a hike, I'm just going to call the
Cool.
police. Just right away.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm just going to call someone.
Yeah, if you tell me you're on a hike, I'll be like, good for you. Send me
Yeah.
a picture when you get to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on a hike, something's happening.
Uh-huh. Yes, exactly. Call the police.
SWAT team.
Somebody has kidnapped
Search and
Tracy.
rescue. Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
you know. You got
Well, that's so funny because hike was the second bullet. You already
Okay.
know. You already know. Okay. Here's one. Build a snowman in the park. And I thought that would be an interesting, weird first date because I hate snow.
Me too.
So, right. So that you'd have to get to know somebody while they're like obviously hate snow.
Awful conditions.
Or they could be loving it. It could be super fun. I can imagine like pushing the big ball, like making the base of the snowman, pushing that together, and that's super romantic. That's not what would happen for me. I would be complaining the whole time, but
I would roll the ball over some dog shit.
Oh no!
I'd be like, oh, date ruined.
I'd be like, I'm not putting my hat on the snowman. I'm fucking cold.
No,
like, put your hat on the snowman.
That wouldn't be a good first date for me.
No. What about paintballing?
Nope.
I've never been paintballing. I've never been paintballing. But my idea there is like, if you're on different teams from your date, either like you're going to shoot each other and it's going to be funny and hilarious, or one of you is going to get fucking pissed.
Yes.
And then like, you'll get
this competitive motherfucker.
Yeah. You fucking shot me in the dick, you bitch.
I'm so competitive that I would make an ass of myself and probably hurt somebody, put an eye out. No, I wouldn't like that as a first date.
Okay. I'd go for the kneecaps. I think it'd be really fun, but I've never been hit by a paintball.
I'm sure it would be fun, but I wouldn't want to get hit.
My whole thing is like, if I got hit with a paintball, I would probably try to play it off like it doesn't hurt. Yeah. Right? I have no idea how much that hurts, but yeah. Yeah. I'd walk it off.
Nope. I don't want to get hurt.
What about a smash room?
Yes. Let me tell you about smash room.
Okay, tell me about the smash room.
That was my fucking idea.
Yeah?
Years and years ago, when I was married, I used to get pissed. I would throw things.
Me too. And we've all been there.
So, like one time when my sister, she came down, she was in a fight with her husband at the time. And I was like, come on. And we took plates and I just let her just fucking huck them at this tree.
Oh, my God, yes.
And I always said, like, the best business idea would be go to Goodwill, you buy a bunch of cheap dishes, and then you just charge people, like, say you bought the dish for 25 cents, you charge them 50 cents a plate.
Yeah.
They go into a room and throw things.
Smash them.
Like, that is the ultimate way of releasing rage. And so that was my
sound
idea.
of it, the sound of shattering glass is like nothing beats it when you're mad.
Hitting something or throwing something.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it would be an amazing first date. First of all,
that would be a good first date.
I think the person would either be like kind of shy and you'd be like, okay, like they're not used to hitting things. That's good. That's not a red flag.
Right.
But like also imagine if you or the other person has just had a fucking shit week.
Yep.
And then you get to see the beast come out. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Would that be a red flag or would it be like...
I know. Are you going to be like, wait a minute, I'm kind of scared now.
Yeah. Like, have you swung a lead pipe before?
Why do you look so good at that?
Yeah.
No, that would be fun.
I think so. I always wanted to go to a smash room.
Yeah.
Okay, what about like
we should do that.
Well, oh my God, let's do it. Okay. There's one in that other city. Yeah. What about a Groupon craft night? Like one of those cheesy, like learn DIY, learn how to make stupid stuff
or wine
on
and
Groupon.
Paint. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be fun.
I think that would be fun because it's goofy and silly.
I've done
and
wine
like,
and paint nights. They're so fun.
Yeah?
And it's amazing how you're all painting the same thing, but no one's looks anywhere near the same.
Yeah. I mean, because if you're really a painter, you don't go to Groupon paint nights. Right. You know?
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be, like, memorable, I think. I wrote down, like, cross-stitch, knitting, painting, jewelry making, some cheesy whatever.
Yep.
Because I'm like, nobody's going to be good at it, but I think doing a craft or something, like having something to do with your hands, really takes the edge off if you're just trying to hang out and talk to somebody.
And you can talk.
And you can talk, and you can laugh and giggle, and
you get something to leave with.
Yes, exactly.
Shit, then at least you got something.
Yeah, a janky earring or something.
A painting you'll never hang up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Next yard sale. What about, I like this one. I would definitely do this. Some kind of community service or volunteering. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I think that could be fun. I don't think I'd want to go clean up like the roadside. But you could like go clean the beach.
Yeah, okay.
Nice long stroll on the beach. That would be fun.
Yeah, soup kitchen.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I used to volunteer at a nonprofit over there that prepped the food that would be cooked for Meals on Wheels to deliver. So the whole experience was like the thing that I love the most, which is just chopping vegetables.
Yeah, prepping it.
Just everybody around a table just like dicing peppers and stuff for a few hours a day. It was the best. Like, I loved it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then you can see if they're like truly kind person.
Yeah, because anybody who's like, yeah, I'm really not interested in that.
Or they just complain the whole time.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And my last idea, couples massage. How awkward would that be on a first date, but at the same time? Like having to navigate that awkwardness, like...
That would be weird.
It'd be weird, but it's massage. Though.
I mean, I would do it.
It'd be really good, yeah.
Listen.
Everybody, who says no to a massage? You know?
Like, if somebody wants to offer me a massage, I'm in.
Yeah.
That would,
Deal.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to get to know somebody for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, if the other person asks for a happy ending, then that's a red flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have here a really, really interesting idea.
Okay.
What do you think about an escape room as a first date?
Okay, I think it would be a good first group date.
Yes, I agree.
I don't think I'd want to go into an escape room alone with someone.
Right?
No.
Right?
First off, they're hard as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever completed one.
Yeah. I've never been to one, but I hear they're hard.
They're fun, yes.
I'm not particularly smart, you know? So.
It would really hard. It would be hard to do with two people.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I don't want to be stuck in a room with somebody that I don't know for an hour.
That's what I thought too. There would be that awkwardness.
Yeah.
And it's not just casual hanging out for an hour. It's like you have a task to complete. And so...
I mean, I guess you would get to know somebody and their problem-solving skills.
Yes. But also, I would be the person, I'd get pissed off and, give up. I might be the one who ruins the experience. Be like, what? I can't reach any of these things. Right. What are you talking about? Open the what? You know? Right. You know, so somebody, it could either be really fun or somebody could just get really frustrated and not want to do it. And then you're stuck in there for an hour. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that would be a good first group date thing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, I have here a story of somebody who went to an escape room for their first date. Well, kind of. That's the gist of the story. But this story is from the perspective of the employees who worked there, who kind of sat back
they
and
they can watch you the whole time.
So they were watching what was obviously a first date. Okay.
I'm really excited for this.
Yeah. So this place, it's a real business, by the way. Yeah. It's called the Exit Game, and it's a California business that has multiple escape rooms. So here's the name of the story. The guy who brings a different girl every week.
No. That is, well, I mean, listen,
where do you
they're
think
not
this is
cheap
going?
Either. So, I mean, now this guy's, he's spending money, but
holy shit.
What an unoriginal dick.
Okay. August 3rd, 2018. Starting last year, we started to notice a very familiar face. There was this guy who would play an escape room here every single week. Then we started to notice that he would bring a different girl every time he came in.
What?
Even though this is the first time we've noticed something like this happening, I guess we really shouldn't be that surprised. It was probably bound to happen. I'm sure the same thing happens at restaurants, right? Yeah. Of course. But today, I'm not going to comment on his monogamy or lack thereof. The funny thing is, he would play the exact same room every time.
I was going to ask you because I'm like, after he plays that room so many times, he's going to fucking know his way out. And these girls are going to think he is so smart.
Exactly. That's exactly the game plan. The room is called An Hour to Kill.
Oh, okay.
Each time he came in for his date, I'm assuming, it was painfully obvious, at least to us, that he was pretending that it was his first time playing every single time.
What an asshole. What a dick.
Listen. We overheard one of the girls saying, "Oh my God, you're so smart."
Oh, I fucking saw it coming. This guy is a genius. I'm going to say this guy is a fucking genius.
He's got it figured out.
No, I'm getting ideas.
His response was, "Yeah, I'm just really good at puzzles." Oh, are you ready for a plot twist?
I guess. No. Okay, it gets better.
It gets better.
Okay.
One day he comes in on a date with a new girl, of course. But his go-to game is booked, the Hour to Kill room. It was booked full. All the other easier games were booked up for that night, too. So he was forced to play their absolute hardest room, called the Villain's Lair. Yeah, he and his date totally failed that room.
Of course they did.
He didn't get to play smart guy this time around. Then, what do you think happened next? Well, we saw him the following week, and now he's playing the Villain's Lair, again, the hard one, with a different girl, determined to redeem himself. He gets a little further this time, but still doesn't beat the game.
Okay.
The climax of the story happens one Saturday. He brings in yet another girl, who happens to be related to, so the cousin of, one of our game masters who was actually working that day. Okay. Small fucking world.
Yeah.
What a small world. Our game master didn't ruin their date, but later informed her cousin of the guy's dating practices, and I don't think they're dating anymore, obviously.
Yeah.
Fast forward to today. The guy has played through all of our rooms multiple times and knows all of them very well.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I saw him was about a month ago. He hasn't been back in a while. It seems like he found a new spot, or maybe he finally found true love. Maybe. I remember this one time where he made the leaderboard. It's a place on the wall where we take a physical Polaroid of your winning group and we post it for everyone to see. And he was visibly nervous every time a girl went to look at the pictures.
Yeah, he was.
So stupid. That's because he's made the leaderboard before and probably didn't want the girls to see other pictures of him with other girls.
Yeah.
Good thing for him is that we clear the leaderboard each month and his previous pictures weren't posted that time. Okay. So, dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Half of our staff were appalled by his behavior. Some of us were just glad to have his business. I'll admit that even a couple of us were impressed by his ability.
Nobody was impressed because I'm kind of impressed right now.
How does somebody keep getting that many dates?
Okay,
that's they're like, how
can
is he doing it?
That? Because I'm telling you, they're like $25, $30, $40 a person.
Yeah. Who has time and money?
I guess dinner and whatever it is too. So.
Yeah.
But that's fucking funny.
I'm willing to bet they probably went to dinner because, like, why would you go straight to the escape room?
Listen, I'm going to say it's devious. Mm-hmm. It's genius. Mm-hmm. It's fucking funny. I don't know if he's an asshole or if he's just really fucking smart.
Too smart for his own good. Holy fucking shit. Watch him be married.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll admit, a couple of us were impressed by his ability to get so many dates in such a short amount of time. He was and still is our all-time best customer.
Right on.
So it put us in a weird position. Some of us had to fight the urge to blow up his game, so to speak. Instead of saying, hey, welcome back for the millionth time, our best customer, we'd say, hello, sir, welcome to Exit Game. The lesson learned here, escape rooms must be a great place for first dates, because this guy sure had success doing it. Sincerely, Game Master George.
I like it.
Yay.
I like that.
God. I've never been to an escape room, but like...
We have to do that too. They're fun.
Are they?
They are so fun.
I feel like I'm the person that would get really frustrated and give up, though.
That's why I take my son with me. He's really smart and he figures shit out. And I'm always just like, Austin, I can't figure this out. And he comes over. No, you got to go in a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Because usually you find people's weaknesses and strengths and they're in different areas.
I like that.
Yeah,
okay.
So.
Like, I'm really good at reading things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not all just puzzles. They're fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do we have any of those around here?
Yeah.
Really?
We have quite a few.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We'll have to go.
All right. Post-COVID life.
They are really safe about it. Like right now, they only let you go in with like a group that you get your own room. They sanitize.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So let's get more friends.
Yeah,
and then we'll talk about it. Okay. Here's another idea.
Okay.
What about one of those like Halloween spooky haunted houses as a first date? What do you know? That's a hard no from you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I've done it. I went on a date once when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And I'm embarrassing. I scream. I know it's all fake, but I scream, I cry. I begged them not to jump out at me.
Listen, okay. I have been to one of them, and it was fucking so scary.
They are so scary.
Oh my God. You know it's fake, and you're in line for fucking ever.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, when somebody comes out with a chainsaw, your lizard brain just takes over.
Yes.
Like, it's fucking scary, dude.
My best friend and I went to one. Oh, gosh. Bless her heart. I fell. I was running and I fell, and she did not miss a fucking beat picking me up and just going.
Oh my God.
It was so funny. I was like, thank you for not leaving me behind.
Awesome.
We had so much fun, though. I mean, they're fun, but I wouldn't want to do that on a date. Mm-mm.
You know, I remember I went with my ex and then ex's sister and then her fiance. So it was a group thing. It was a 4-person thing. And I remember, like, this feeling of we were all trying to play it off like we were too cool to be afraid.
Right.
But the deeper into the house we went, the more fucking scary it got. And at one point, oh my God, it was so scary. At one point, there was this, like, really long hallway. And there was a smoke machine in there. And then, like, lights set up in a weird way where, like, only half... It was, like, smoky room up to waist level. So you could see people's faces and stuff, but you couldn't see their legs. A fucking guy comes running up with something, and the girl, who we'll call Schmendel, and we looked at each other, we're like, nope, and we dipped down below the smoke, and Army crawled out of there. And so we forgot that you could still hear everything. We were thinking we're, like, safe under the smoke level. We're like, let's go, we should keep going. Do you want to get anybody else? No, keep going, there's legs, watch out for the legs. And we could hear the spooky actor guy standing up was like, get up!
You're like, nope, not today, see?
Fucking crawled the fuck away.
Yeah.
It was so scary, dude. And that's the last time that I ever went. I don't think I would want to go back.
My favorite things to do is to scare people.
I
love scaring people, but I hate being scared.
Same.
I don't play that game.
Same. Listen, I have an article.
Okay.
It's reasons why a haunted house is a great first date.
Okay, they're going to convince me. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, okay, so let me just give you some background, though. Mm-hmm. When I was looking this up, I was like, haunted house first date. I was hoping to find something like, yeah, I took my so-and-so on a candlelit dinner in, like, the Amityville house.
Right.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay, sure.
Instead, it was all the Halloween-y ones, but that's fine, too. That's fine. So, this is an article written by Sheena Sharma. Why going to a haunted house is the best date idea.
Okay.
From 2016.
Tell me, Sheena.
Okay, Sheena, you're on. Whether you're seeing somebody new or just looking for a cute, fun date idea for you and your long-term whoever. Oh, by the way, pause, sorry. This was written as from a girl's perspective with a boyfriend, so I changed a lot of the pronouns to just be less heteronormative. Okay. Your long-time person. You might want to consider going to a haunted house. Now, I'm probably the last person on earth who should be even suggesting a haunted house as a potential date, considering I get scared very easily. Me too, Sheena. Yep. But you have to admit it's a fun idea. It beats going out in matching costumes and getting drunk together. I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, my Halloween costume is always a Pirate Max. And... like, I have a bottle of wine as a prop. Like, that's always fun.
Yeah.
I
always just go as my sister and say I'm going to be rude that day.
Oh, nice. I love it.
I was I'm just going to be a little more bitchy today and not be my sister.
I'm like, period today.
Tammy, I love you.
Okay. So, number 1, this is the first reason why. It's a classic date idea. Okay, I mean, I guess.
Okay.
So, can we just appreciate for a second how a haunted house is way different from your standard and super boring drinks and dinner? Mm-hmm. Yes, I can appreciate it. You have the opportunity to get to know each other in a more genuine way because you're not interviewing each other. This is correct. Yeah, you're not flexing. Instead, you're sharing an experience together and you're learning more about the other person in the process.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is he going to save me or is he going to fucking run and leave my ass here? Right.
Exactly. So you get to see somebody like
is he a protector or okay.
So haunted houses are also seasonal.
Yeah.
But the good thing about that is, like, it's not as basic as pumpkin picking or going to get pumpkin lattes from Starbucks.
Sure.
Yeah. So if you hate basic fall stuff, that's me. It's a nice change.
Yeah.
I agree. Reason number 2, and I love this. You can easily turn it into a group date.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. If you're in that
Make it
moment
just
where
as
like
much fun, if not more.
Yeah, if you're in that moment where you like weren't quite ready to meet up with the person just yet,
Yeah.
make it a group thing, and then
Yep.
all your friends are there and all their friends are there.
And
Awesome.
yes. Yep.
Yeah, there's safety in numbers. So if you aren't crazy about this person, or if you like them, but you're just nervous to be around them, or just nervous of being in the scary place, you can turn your haunted evening for two into an outing with a bunch of people.
Yep.
Bring your friends, have them bring their significant others. You can break off into pairs once you're in the house, or you can all walk through as a group, and then pull your bestie to the side when you have to tell her about how your date's going.
Yeah.
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 I love it. Reason number 3. It will amp up your nerves in a good way. So if you're up for scares, a haunted house will make you feel all the things that you want to feel on a date, right? Excited, excitable, nervous.
Yeah.
Maybe nauseous, you know.
Yeah.
When you're nervous or when we're out of our comfort zones, we get an adrenaline rush. Adrenaline junkies, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So apparently Psychology Today weighed in on this article, or at least talked to Sheena about adrenaline rush. And so Christopher Berglund from Psychology Today says, a surge of adrenaline makes you feel very alive. It can be an antidote for boredom, malaise, and stagnation. Another thing that I happen to know about adrenaline is, like, I used to be a teacher, and so like there's a teaching hack. Like, if you want your students to remember something, or if you want it to click in their brains, like during a review or something, always put them on the spot. And like, you can hack it in a certain way. I call it like healthy stress. Like, for instance, I would make my students do a project or a homework assignment or something, make a poster, draw a map, do blah, 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 blah. And then on the day that it was due, everybody would come back to class. It'd be like, I would randomly be like, you present yours to the class. So that's a good example of like a little bit of healthy stress, because the adrenaline and the cortisol rush will make your mind more acutely aware of what's going on around you. And so you're more likely to remember what's happening in that moment, because you're in like survival mode almost. So you're much more aware. But there's also been studies that you remember a bit before that and then also a bit after that as a survival mechanism. So that's a teaching hack anyway. Yeah. But so yeah, I'm glad that they put this in here. Translation: it can turn your average date into a heart-pounding experience that you won't forget anytime soon. It'll be extremely memorable because your brain hormones will make it memorable.
So I will say that she's convinced me. Okay. I would do it for a first date.
After only 3 reasons. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Number 4. It could make you like your date even more.
Okay. Yep. I can see this too.
Some more brain stuff from Psychology Today.
She's taking it the positive way.
She's like super smart. Yeah. Oxytocin. Have you heard of oxytocin?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I've heard of her. It's a neurotransmitter that's released whenever we hug somebody or touch somebody. It's also known as the bonding molecule. Okay? So if you find yourself grabbing onto your bae every time you jump from fear, you're actually boosting both their and your levels of oxytocin. Okay. So you're bonding. All that touching could actually make you like them even more. I mean, hopefully you already like them to begin with, but, you know. So it's like hacking your brain, almost. Yeah, that's crazy. What could possibly be more romantic than a person holding your hand or picking you up when you're scared, just like in the Disney movies? You know, I totally edited out a piece of that. It's like, just like the damsels in distress in Disney movies.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Here's number 5. If it doesn't go well, you can always leave or hide.
Run, save yourself. I'm gonna wait here and take my team.
I'll distract him.
I'll take the chainsaw to the chest. Just go without me.
I love that. Oh my god. Or like hide under a bed. I would hide under a bed. The good news about a haunted house is it's dark inside. Check. So if you get sick of your date, or you realize you don't like them, they're not the one, you can walk the hell out of there. Remember what we talked about? Grab your purse, laser eyes to the ground, get the fuck out. Just walk.
Let's go. No explanation required.
Exactly. And that is a little bit harder to do when you go to dinner and drinks. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's not physically harder, but in a nuanced way. It's more difficult to like, with all the eye contact and shit, you know. She said, well, I suppose you could try to leave if your date is drunk enough and doesn't notice. That happens sometimes. Yeah. But a haunted house is pretty prime place to ditch a bitch who's scaring you. And not in a good way. But I'm hoping you won't have to do that. So pregame a little bit. check out a local haunted house and scare yourself into somebody's arms.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would do it.
Would you?
Yeah.
I just don't think I could.
I don't
think I
know.
could
Now
ever
I
go
start
back. They're
thinking,
so
like,
scary.
What if they, no. I don't know. It would be fun. I'd be open to it.
Yeah. I think I would be really embarrassed because it would like genuinely scare the shit
100%.
out of me, and then I'd be really embarrassed. I would probably be like screaming and crying.
I would be letting out all of my insecurities on the first date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Vulnerable as fuck.
Yes. But I mean, if you like the person, then yeah.
Yeah.
But,
maybe they'll understand, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be really cool to go with somebody if we were matched in our level of fear. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I think it would be less cool to be the one who's fucking terrified and the other person is like, there's no chain on the chainsaw, you know? It's obviously makeup.
Yeah.
So listen, I have a story here.
Okay.
Of somebody who went on a first date to a haunted house.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And it's a COVID date too. That's why I picked it. This was like a during COVID experience.
So okay.
Yeah, so probably would have been like last October or the one before. So Bryce and I met after conversing via text throughout quarantine. I had been chatting with Bryce, a 42-year-old marketing executive that I met on Bumble. Okay. Bumble's good. I decided to leave the city when it was obvious that COVID wasn't going anywhere for quite some time.
Yeah.
But Bryce and I continued to converse via text somewhat sporadically. I returned to my apartment in early October, and Bryce suggested we finally meet in the flesh. I like that. That means Bryce waited.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, when I was like using Bumble and Plenty of Fish a couple years ago, I would get really annoyed when people wanted to meet. I'm like, there's a fucking pandemic. They're like, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. Dude, that's not the fucking point, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't push me until I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Our mutual obsession for Halloween made a haunted house the perfect date spot. Okay. After discussing our mutual obsession for Halloween, we decided to have dinner and then attend the opening night of Blood Manor, a haunted house in New York City. We dined al fresco at a charming spot in Little Italy, complete with some fried calamari, vodka pasta, and a bottle of Montepulciano, and then headed a few blocks south. You like my Italian?
Yes, I do. That was good.
Montepulciano.
Like, wow, I would have butchered that so bad.
Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what? I practiced that word.
Did you?
It's a big word.
Good job.
We had a bottle of Montepulciano, and then we headed a few blocks south to this haunted house. Bryce went to get us some water while I waited in line to enter the haunted house. Listen, it's COVID times, so you know this line is long as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There was quite a line when we arrived at the haunted house, and because of COVID safety measures, we were going to be waiting for a while for like 6 foot distancing.
Yes.
Yeah. In fucking October. It's cold
and then,
outside.
2 people at a time.
Yeah. Bryce and I were both really thirsty, so he said he would try to find an open deli or a bodega to get us some refreshments. So I waited in line for Bryce to return. And I waited.
No.
And I waited.
No.
And I waited some more. And I waited and waited and waited for him to return, but with no luck.
What a dick.
Yeah. I was getting really close to the front of the line, and I shot him a text message inquiring as to his whereabouts. He replied, "I will be back shortly. Everything closes so early now, so I had to go to the 7-Eleven. Oh, well, okay. Fair enough, maybe. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
When I was at the front of the line, Bryce was still on his quest for water, so I stood aside to allow other people to go ahead of us. Another 20 minutes went by. I checked the location of the 7-Eleven closest to me, and it was 3 blocks away.
Bryce isn't coming
Oh
back.
my god.
What a dick.
I don't know. And so my thoughts were, am I being ditched?
Yeah.
Like, turns out Bryce was having a bit of a bathroom emergency.
Okay. I judged. I'm sorry.
I shot Bryce another text letting him know that we were at the front of the line. I was hoping for an explanation. So he wrote, "I'm so sorry. My stomach just took a turn for the worst, and I'm trying to find a bathroom. This is really embarrassing. Can you ask if they have one there?" The haunted house had no bathroom because it was after 11 p.m. Restaurants were no longer open, and it's fucking COVID.
Oh my God. Even if they do, it's locked because COVID knows where the bathrooms are.
Yeah, exactly. I waited for a little while longer, and then I asked Bryce if he wanted me to get an Uber to get him home. The poor guy's gastrointestinal system had utterly and entirely failed him.
No.
He wrote back, I don't think I'm going to make it home. I went back to the 7-Eleven to ask if there's a bathroom I can use, but there's like 30 people here. I am literally about to shit my pants. They're probably all people from the haunted house,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Around 45 minutes after he left the line, Bryce returned.
Oh, okay,
so
he came
great.
back.
Yeah. He blushed in humiliation when he realized that he had to sneak into the office of 7-Eleven and use the bathroom. So that was his story.
Okay.
Finally, we entered the haunted house, and I flirtatiously held onto Bryce's forearm as masked zombies, clowns, and other various creatures of terror pounced from every direction. Oxytocin, you know. They're bonding right now.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Bryce broke from my grasp and was full-on sprinting through the house, essentially pummeling every goblin that stood in his way at his stout 6'4" frame.
I'm like, poor Bryce is gonna shit himself.
But his explosive diarrhea got the better of him, and Bryce shit his pants right there in the middle of the haunted house.
Oh, poor Bryce. Oh, no.
Apparently, the scariest thing about this evening was Bryce's gastrointestinal system. It scared the shit right out of him.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bryce shit his pants in the middle of a haunted house.
Did she go on a second date with him?
When I finally emerged back onto the street of New York City, he was nowhere to be found. But I got a text telling me that he ran back to the 7-Eleven because his stomach failed him again. It was time for us to go home and end my diarrhea disaster date. Thinking that he might want some privacy, I told him I was just going to head home, but not before assuring him, hey, man, we've all been there.
But
I shit myself too sometimes.
Oh my God, poor Bryce.
Other than the unexpected bout of diarrhea, I very much enjoyed my evening with Bryce, and we do plan on going out again next week. Hopefully nobody will shit their pants. And that, ladies, gentlemen, ladies, and non-gendered ones, was my diarrhea disaster date.
That is so funny. That is so funny. Poor Bryce.
Poor Bryce.
That is an awful first date. I don't think
Memorable as fuck.
100%.
That's all I have for you today. Just some
it.
interesting first date
That's
experiences.
Fucking so funny.
Yeah.
Poor Bryce.
Poor fucking Bryce. God, so the 7-Eleven was 3 blocks away, and he's gonna run back with poopy pants.
This dude, and then
God.
does he take a cab home?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They would probably make him pay a deposit.
I'm just saying.
Fuck, dude.
Poor Bryce.
Poor Bryce.
I hope they get married and live happily ever
Yeah,
after.
that's a story for the grandkids right there.
Yeah.
Should we take a quick break?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Tracy!
Hi!
Do you remember that one time when you were like, I want to start a podcast, but I don't know what to do?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was completely clueless.
Well, what did you do? How do you have a podcast?
We went to Buzzsprout!
Yeah, we did. We did. We used Buzzsprout, and it's been awesome. They have everything that you need to get started and tell you how to do everything.
Yeah, I literally Googled. I listened to their podcast. Was highly
Their podcast,
impressed.
by the way, is called How to Start a Podcast.
Literally, that is how we started our podcast.
Step by step by step.
Yep.
So the best advice that they had was to start with gear that you already have in a quiet space.
We did.
Yeah.
We started with our phones.
Yeah.
And then they gave us advice on what equipment that you could buy.
They put our show on all the major podcast platforms too.
They walk you through every single step.
Got to start pretty much everything for free until we bought that really affordable airtime.
Less than 1 cup of coffee, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, log on to Buzzsprout, create an account. If you do a paid account after 2 months, they will send you a $20 Amazon gift card.
So you can put that back into your podcast. Another Another thing I really loved about working with Buzzsprout was we got a really awesome website out of it. Audio players that we use to put into other websites. Detailed analytics so we know how people are listening, what they're using, and how many. And tools to promote our episodes and more.
I feel like the team at Buzzsprout, they are passionate about helping people succeed.
So if you want to start a podcast, join over 100,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout. If you want to follow the link in the show notes, that lets Buzzsprout know that we sent you, and you will get your $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for the paid plan and support our show.
Do it.
We're back. So
Okay.
what do you have for us this week?
So this week, I'm going to tell you one of a dating story that happened to me. And then I'm going to read you kind of a fun article I found on my favorite BuzzFeed. And then we'll do our profiles.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, so this date, let's see. I want to say our first date, we'd gone on a couple. I don't remember if this was our first date or not. Anyway, I think we went to dinner. And we kind of hit it off. I wasn't like super attracted to him, but he was really funny, which I do find attractive. So I think he invited me to his cousin's house, and we did. His cousin was having like a game night.
Oh, fun.
It was so much fun.
Oh my God,
so
that's
we
awesome.
have a blast. This is when I drank. So I was drinking a little bit, had a mad makeout session as I do. And I was like, okay, we really hit it off. So our next date was, and I mean, I don't know if it counts as a date, but he was moving out of an apartment into his house, into a new house. And so I just went over and hung out and helped him move and, you know, had fun, hung out.
Yeah. Packing party.
Yeah. But we had a great day. It was fun. So Valentine's Day was coming up.
Oh, shit.
And so he says, hey, now mind you, all we've done is just this makeout session. Nothing further. So he's like, I want to cook you dinner for Valentine's Day. So you should come over and, you know, I'll like wine and dine you. So I'm like, oh, okay.
That's so sweet.
So I'm on my way over to his house and I get a text message from him and he's like, hey, if I don't answer the door, just come in. I'm probably up in the shower getting ready. And I'm like, okay, cool. No problem. So he doesn't answer the door. So I just go in and I'm like down there probably a good 20 minutes just hanging out. And then he yells, hey, if you want to come up, I'm decent. And he's like, I'm just finishing getting ready. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go upstairs, go into his bedroom, and he's just walking around in a towel.
Okay.
He should have had clothes on. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
Anywho, he's like, I'm kind of taken aback because I thought he
said he was decent.
Yeah, right? So it's just kind of awkward. Like now I would be like, oh, I'll come back up when you're dressed.
Right.
That's what I would do now. Then I just like awkwardly, I just kind of sit there and then he goes, hey, do you mind if I just do my normal routine while I get ready? And I was like, yeah, no, go for it.
Okay.
Fucking whips off the towel, starts shaking, drying his back. And I'm just like, this is so fucking awkward, right? And then he fucking looks at me and he goes, hey, my buddy left us a couple lines of Coke. Do you want one?
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, nope. I'm good. Thanks.
Just dinner, thanks.
Yep. And then he goes, do you mind if I do mine? Bends over, butt ass naked.
Oh.
And fucking snorts up a line of Coke.
Oh my God.
Off the bathroom counter. And I'm like, because his bathroom was like in his bedroom. It was weird. But I'm literally just sitting there like, what the fuck is happening right now? It was not good. So I literally text my best friend. I'm like, I need to get out of here. You need to call me immediately. So she's like, okay, on it. And then he goes, he left you one too. Do you mind if I do yours? And then he fucking bends over again and does another line of Coke. And I'm like, oh my God, when do we get to go downstairs? So my phone rings. And I was like, no. Oh, okay. All right, I'm on my way. And I fucking looked at him and I did not even give a shit if he was like, this is a setup. She doesn't. I was out of there. And I did not talk to him again.
Never again.
Never
Did he ever
again.
text you or nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm just like, that's not my jam.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And you didn't have to do it bent over butt ass naked when it wasn't a pretty sight to look at.
He started that off with a lie.
A big
He wasn't
lie.
decent.
He was not decent. And then what am I going to hang out with some guy that's like coked up for the rest of it?
Oh my God.
Not my jam.
That's makes me nauseous thinking about it. Like,
it was so fucking awkward.
I bet.
Listen, guys, don't do lines of coke naked.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Probably not.
No. So that was one of my awkward dates. I was kind of bummed too because I kind of liked that guy.
Yeah. Be decent if you're saying out loud that you're decent. Be decent.
Be decent.
Yeah. At least put on some panties, you know?
And just be a decent human being.
Be a decent human being. God, I'm so sorry.
Hide your
that
fucking
sounds...
coke problem.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, he in that 20 minutes, he could have done it, and you would have been none the wiser. Not that that's okay.
No.
But still,
yeah,
that's really awkward. It's a bold assumption. Like, come upstairs to my room where I'm naked and I'm going to do drugs right in front of you, and I bet you're not going to say anything because I get away with this all the time.
Yes.
That sucks,
right?
dude.
Like, no, not this girl.
No, thanks. I bet he probably wasn't even cooking, huh? There was no food on the stove, huh?
There was nothing ready yet. Nothing. That is exactly right.
God. Oh my God. Another lie.
He said he had steaks in the fridge, but who fucking knows?
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Okay. And so now I found this article, and I just thought it was really funny. And so it's people that decided to share the worst parts of sex.
Okay.
That everyone's scared to talk about.
I love it.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm not scared. Give it to me. Lay it on me.
A Reddit user, another fantastic site, had asked a question.
Was it on Ask Reddit?
I think so, yes.
Yay.
Yep. And he's King Bezo R. So they highlighted the worst parts of doing... These are the not so fun parts of sex that no one wants to talk about. So number 1.
Okay.
Having to stop abruptly because your boyfriend accidentally slaps his nuts when he tries to slap your ass. What?
Ouch.
That's never happened to me. Okay, this one's good, and I think most girls know this one. Number 2 is when the dong slips out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt the person with the dong?
If you come back down on it hard, I would imagine so.
Ugh.
And it's really annoying.
Okay.
Anyway. Number 3, if this girl, this user T2DP says, if you're like me, you sweat fairly easily. So being on top means he's dripping from his face, and it usually is landing in or around his girlfriend's eyes and mouth.
Oh, God.
They've often talked about using a sweat headband, but he thinks it would be more laughter than sex.
It'd be like
I'm going to concur
80s
with that.
Pilates.
Yeah.
Like jazzercise. Physical.
Yeah.
I want to get.
And you're like, no, get off me. What? Yeah. So, like, I've been there with some guy that's, like, excessively dripping sweat on you, and it's kind of gross.
Me too. It is super gross.
It is. And I know you can't help it, but, like, open a fucking window or something. Yeah. Turn on the air conditioning. Yeah. I don't know. It's just...
It is one of those things people are scared to talk about in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't hear people being like, oh, my boyfriend sweated all over me last night. You know what I mean?
I'm also a sweaty person. Like, I don't want to call attention to my butt sweat, you know?
Right.
No one does.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, another one is, our number 4 is taking a little too long to finish and then feeling embarrassed. So the more you think about it, the harder it is to finish.
God, I wish we could normalize talking about that.
I know, especially for women, because I feel like our orgasms are more like mental than physical, whereas men's are physical, I feel like, more than mentally.
Yeah. I mean, it's like one repetitive motion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's that easy. All they do is just show up with their parts ready to go.
I have to get to a place in my head where I'm like relaxed, I'm comfortable with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in my experience, or like just my opinion is, I think it's kind of implied that the men are the ones who like get to finish. Yes. You know what I mean? Because like if you think about it, that's what sex is framed around. Like there's getting hard, about, and then the penetration, and then when it's done, the whole act is done. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no jokes about men faking orgasms.
Right.
But it's like a running, because I will say that
it's almost cultural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, exactly
Listen,
right.
Just do it yourself.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly right. Treat thyself.
Okay, so number 5, Evan Peters, oh yeah, says, I was performing oral sex on my boyfriend and my jaw dislocated.
Oh my God.
She had to walk to the hospital alone.
Oh my God.
He had to walk to the hospital alone because he was too stoned. The boyfriend was too stoned to go with her. About 2 years later, the same thing happened with the same boyfriend.
Oh no.
This time he was sober and drove her to the ER.
Oh, that's nice. That's kind. Oh my God.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Ouch.
Listen, if that's happened to you, write us a story about it, please.
Yeah. Can you imagine having to tell the doctor?
No.
Or like you're at the front desk checking in. You can hardly talk because your jaw's dislocated. Like, what were you doing? You just have to mime it, you know?
Yeah, right? Mm-mm. I would lie. I would 100% lie.
What were you doing? Eating an ice cream cone?
Or a banana.
A banana. Okay.
I don't fucking know. But
an eggplant whole.
Otter Pops.
Like eating a whole ass eggplant.
Oh, I was practicing.
Yeah.
Okay. This user, Real House Froya, number 6. When men finish early while wearing a condom, but for some reason either try to continue on despite being totally soft, or don't pull out in a timely manner, and you don't secure the condom while pulling out.
Oof.
So the results are the condom being left up in the vagina. That's happened to me once.
Bro, did you know? When it happened, you knew?
Immediately.
Wow.
I went and got in the shower.
Oh, so sorry.
It was awful.
I bet.
So I think it happens more often than people talk about.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Huh. In my experience, I'm actually allergic to latex, so.
Well, and then
every
the whole
other
point
method
of the
that
condom
wasn't
is
condoms.
like completely pointless when that happens.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, did you even say what happened, or were you just like, excuse me, I have to go.
No.
I have to leave.
Well, I think he was like,
I lost something.
I can't find the condom. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
He's like, so got bad news.
Yeah, if that's happened to you, please write us a story. How did you handle it?
Promise you're not alone.
Yeah, we want to hear these stories.
Listen, we're not afraid to talk about it.
Fuck no. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
It's like what happens in real life. Okay, so this reverse racism minstrel says, I will get a rash when I have sex sometimes. Also, sometimes when I'm giving a woman oral, I'll literally salivate so much that when I come back up to kiss her, it's as if she's kissing a slimy water fountain.
Huh. Okay. I have no thoughts on that.
I don't either.
I feel like I wouldn't mind, to be honest with you.
I don't think, yeah.
Yeah. Lubrication's not a
good
bad
on you,
thing. Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's what you want
Must be
down
like
there.
Finger looking good, you know?
Right? Yes.
So listen.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Reverse racism, however. Are you complaining or like?
Yeah,
what's
the
question?
problem?
I don't know.
Okay. Some of these are so good. Number 8. This is Unicorn Beach. Whenever my significant other and I have sex, it's dark. We end up squirting out way too much lube on our hands and then have to try to get a towel before it drips all over the floor. That's never happened to me before either. Is that an issue?
Oh my God. I mean,
I guess it could be.
It's liquid, you know?
Yeah.
I just like wipe my hands on I just wipe my hands on their back.
Use it in other areas. Like, use it for foreplay.
Don't waste it.
This one I can relate to. This is from Someplace Deep. That's their username. A bed that makes more noise than the person you're having sex with.
Oh, shit.
That's the worst. And I'm just going to say, my sister sleeps above me, and she has a new boyfriend and a fucking loud bed. It is awful. It is awful.
Would you rather hear the bed or the people?
Oh, the bed, 100%.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, depends on who it is, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, no, not my sister.
That's fair.
But I mean, it is embarrassing when you have like a really loud bed. Like everybody knows what you're doing.
Yeah. If I had to choose like which horrible bed sound to overhear, I would say like pounding like the headboard against the wall. I wouldn't mind that as much as squeak, 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 squeak.
Yes.
That shit is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
I agree.
Blow my fucking brains out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe buy, like, if it was a neighbor, you could hear it through the wall. I would just, like, Amazon them a new bed.
Just leave, like, WD-40 on the fucking doorstep.
Yeah.
Please use this for your bed. A little note.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, when everything isn't wet yet and they try to jam their penis into your vagina and the labia goes along for a very dry, painful ride.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might know about that.
Slow down, boys.
Yeah.
Or girls. Just slow down. Take your time.
Yeah.
You know? Lube. You need that lube.
Yeah. Like, it will tell you when it's ready for things to go in there.
Yes.
You just gotta listen.
That's right.
Listen up.
Feel.
Gotta whisper your secrets to the clitty.
Yes. Tell her everything you know.
Yup. Sing to it. You gotta wine and dine the clitty too, you know?
That is exactly right.
I'm sorry.
This one's funny.
I'm so sorry.
The AutoZone smell after doing it with a condom on. I don't
know about that.
Me either.
Are they sure they were using a condom?
Like, where are you getting that condom from?
Yeah. Did you get it from an AutoZone, maybe?
Yeah. Not. Number 12. Having to push pets away that won't get off the bed and just sit there staring at you. Yeah. I had a Great Dane, and so he... Is he gonna attack me? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. That's the fun of it. He slept with me. So, yeah, that was a tough
He was
one.
like, get off my bed.
Or when they start licking their ass. Like, I licked some guy's butt before, and I was like, oh, just mortified. Like, am I sorry, though? Like, yeah.
That's so funny.
Pets and sex are so fucking funny.
I locked Duna out. I closed the door. But she sits and cries the door. She genuinely cries.
I would lock Scout out and he would sit there and just paw
at
the door over and over.
I'm lucky that she's got little teeny tiny paws. Like, she doesn't cause any damage, but she has this one particular cry that she uses that's like so pitiful, and she knows that it breaks my heart.
Yeah. And
I've just recently started having to like drop the habit of running to her when she does this cry, because She learned that I will drop whatever I'm doing. So, no more.
Oh.
She just cries through the door. It breaks my heart, but doesn't break my stride.
Okay, then let's see here. This is the last one. Getting fingered by someone who did not cut their fingernails.
Oh, God.
I can't say that that's ever happened to me either.
I can't say it's ever happened, but I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Like some of the nails people have these days.
Oh,
the
God.
claws.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
Oh, God. Gross.
No. Oh, wait, there's a couple more.
Yay.
Okay, cool. Oh, this one is one that happens to like literally everybody.
Okay.
But nobody talks about the fart noises that your bodies make when you're doing it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, when you're pushing air into something that doesn't want to have air inside it.
Yeah.
And then it's trying to come out.
Yep.
It's just a thing that happens.
It is. And it happens to everyone.
Everyone.
Or your bellies get stuck together and that suction noise. Yeah. Like all of that is normal and it fucking happens.
Listen. Quick story. One time. I think I was like 20, 21. I had this partner, and they were giving me fellatio, and I had to fart so bad. So, I didn't want it to make the noise, but they were also...
How about the smell?
Listen, I let it out silently.
No.
And I heard them gagging under the floor. It was an egg fart. They almost puked on me. And you know what? They punished me for that. They wouldn't give me fellatio anymore for a while.
Either. And I would have thrown up on you.
Threw up on me.
You didn't think maybe I should warn them? No?
I I just
You're
wanted
like,
to
this
see
isn't
what would
good.
happen. I was curious, and I had to fart, you know? Because if they love you, they'll see past it.
No, I do not agree with that comment.
Well, now I know what happens. The egg part's the worst. They're like warm and like.
Tasted it. Oh God. Oh, that is awful.
I'm sorry.
But thank you for sharing.
It happens to everyone, okay? I'm not ashamed. I'm actually kind of proud of it.
Oh, God, that's so funny. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Trying to gracefully avoid touching other bodily areas with the butt finger.
What's a butt finger? Is it a designated?
Yeah, like, when somebody
For butt
like
stuff
fingers your ass while you're having sex. And then like they're done and you're like, what do I do with this fucking hand?
It's got all the stink on it. Oh my God.
That is definitely
my
one
God.
I've never heard anybody talk about.
Wipe it on someone.
Listen, if you guys know what you do with that finger, let us know. Oh my God, that's so
Wash
funny.
it, obviously.
Please. Well, I mean, obviously.
You can't just hold it away from things for like the rest of your life.
No.
Forevermore.
Okay, this one's good. Hitting the cervix is a special kind of hell. A stabbing feeling that's deeply unsexy.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Oh, honey.
I can remember.
It's just uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I had a hysterectomy a long time ago, so I don't have to worry about any of that anymore.
Gotcha.
Okay, this one, all girls know about this one. Well, okay, no. Some other people may know about this too, guys and girls. The waddle to the bathroom after cupping your vag with one hand so nothing spills out.
Yep. Yep. Dude, just keep some baby wipes at your bedside.
Seriously.
Yeah.
A towel, a wash rag.
No, ruins towels. They're never soft again. Don't you agree?
Stop it! I've never heard that before. That's why towels get rough.
They get crusty. Baby wipes.
Okay, baby wipes. People,
That's
baby
what they're
wipes. Oh gosh! And finally, oh my God, that's so funny. When he gets up to get you a towel, and you hear his car start, and he pulls out the driveway.
Oh my God.
That's awful. That's never happened to me.
Bold of you to assume I have a driveway. That's funny.
Oh, I thought those were fun.
Oh my God.
And hopefully maybe they'll start some conversations with people.
Yeah.
Or, give people good laughs.
Yes, I hope so.
Write us in with any of your stories that go along with those.
Yeah, I feel way less ashamed of my body now. Thank
right?
you.
You're welcome.
I needed that.
I do what I can.
Oh my God.
I never want to use my rough towels again.
They just get icky. They're not brand new after that ever again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, this is a good episode this week.
I hope so.
Okay.
Do you want to do profiles and ads?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
You can if you
Want
want.
me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
All right.
yours.
So remember when we were talking about the haunted house and the spooky things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's a Craigslist personal. These this week are brought to you by Board Panda.
Okay.
So here's a Craigslist personal that I thought would go along with the theme of spooky ghost things. It's very short and to the point. Okay. Here's the title.
Okay.
Are you a ghost surfing the web? Documentary style program is looking to connect a ghost to a ghost on the internet. If you are dead, all caps, dead, and reading this, please respond.
Oh,
What is your name? How did you pass away? Why are you surfing the internet?
oh Oh my God.
I wonder.
How many responses did they get?
I want to know. And let us know if you are a ghost surfing the web.
Yeah,
If
please.
you replied to this ad.
Write us that story.
How do you feel about Star Wars?
I'm not going to say because it's a very unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to
agree.
not like us.
Yeah. So this ad is called "Wanna Break My Star Wars Cherry?"
Oh, jeez.
This is from 2012.
I bet she got a lot of fucking responses.
Dude, I can't imagine. In 2012, too. So how many fucking Star Wars were there then?
I don't know.
Still like 5, right? It's probably like 5.
Oh, there's more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before there were cartoons. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it's true. I've never seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
I was 14 years old when the original came out. You do the math. Somehow, I never managed to see it or anything else after that, the sequels. It's time. I'm ready to hand in my Star Wars V card.
Oh, God.
I know this might seem like pretty hot stuff to some of you, introducing a Star Wars virgin to the film that shaped you into the person that you are, developed your sense of virtue, and cultivated your concepts of right and wrong. Imagine how hot will it be to sit next to me as I experience for the first time the foundation upon which you've not only built your entire personality, but with which you've cultivated the purpose of your heart and the direction of your soul.
Oh my gosh.
Sexy.
I so know people that are like that.
There's always one, right?
Oh, yeah.
We all know someone who, yeah. It will be no less than miraculous, I'm sure. A spiritual epiphany. A lot of big words in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a one-time offer. I mean, once it's busted, there's no getting my Star Wars cherry back, you know?
Oh, jeez.
So I want it to be good. I want my first time to be memorable. Bitch, we all do.
Yeah.
Special.
It never is.
Yeah. I want the build-up, the excitement, the breathless anticipation, all of it. That never happens the first time, so sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble, but yeah. I want you to tease me with your superior Star Wars wisdom until I'm begging you, please, 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 put it in.
Listen.
Put it in.
So many Star Wars nerds responded to this ad. I guarantee it.
Put the DVD in the player and start the movie.
I'm so sorry. I fully interrupted that joke and it was so good.
Oh my God. I want you to hold my hand as I submit for the first time to the marvel and wonder of this grand event. I might even be okay with some costumes and role-playing before the movie starts, but I'd have to really be comfortable with you. Size matters, no matter what they tell you. So, obscenely large screens to the front of the line. Surround sound is
genius.
Surround sound is a must.
Okay. She's genius.
So how about it? Do you think you're the one to cure me of my Star Wars purity? Tell me why. And then asterisks. There's a footnote.
Yeah.
Please note this is not an offer or request for any sort of sexual activity. But I probably won't want to see you again, which is why I consider this a casual encounter.
Oh,
fair enough.
Right. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. That was good.
I hope it was everything that she hoped it would be.
Same.
Yeah.
That she was witty.
You're the first person I've ever met where it was good the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my last one. My last Craigslist personal. This is a woman for man. Do you remember that? Okay. Remember the one that was like, I'm interested in you as a whole person. Remember that one?
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. This is along those lines. Okay. Title. Was that your limb? I was running to catch the 9 a.m. train early in the morning Thursday. Apparently I wasn't the only one. I saw you down the subway. I saw you down the subway stopped ahead of me. You were sprinting and you collided with a support column. Your prosthetic arm flew off, but you kept running. You made the train. I did not. All that was left of you was your lovely arm, glistening from the summer humidity. It smells like pine and saddleneck oil. I have it now. It's in my living room. It's sitting in a hallway basket with some umbrellas and a didgeridoo. So if you want it back, contact me. I would love to meet the rest of you. Sincerely, Susan.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
Susan.
Oh, so I hope he gets his arm back.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't, Susan will take care of it.
Okay. I got a couple. I've got 3.
Okay.
2 of them are super short, quick. I want to say these were on Tinder.
Okay. Oof, Tinder.
Yeah.
They're good ones, huh?
Yeah. So this one is so cute. His name's Nick. He's 23, University of Florida. And he's got a picture of himself. He's in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And he's like sitting in front of a hockey rink. Okay. Smiling. And he says, "You never have to worry about me walking out on you."
Oh my God. Oh my
God. Nick, you're so cute and clever.
I love you, Nick.
I hope somebody responded and you found your happily ever after.
God, he's probably married now. That's you had me at hello.
I know, right? So cute. Okay, so this one is Tim. He's 23. He goes to Sam Houston State University. Okay, so he says, "I lost my watch at a party once. An hour later, I saw some guy stepping on it while he was harassing some woman at that party. Infuriated, I immediately went over, punched him, and broke his nose. No one does that to a woman, not on my watch."
Oh my God.
Oh, Tim, you're clever.
Oh, Tim. I love the dad joke.
Yeah.
I love it. Not
super
on my
cute.
watch.
This one, I'm going to say it's vindictive. It's mean.
Okay.
And I totally am down for it, and I get it because I did this once.
I'm here for it.
I'll read it to you, and then I'll tell you my funny story. Okay, so this is Mike, 29, and it just says nope for his, like, what he does. Okay. It says, "Hey, my name is Mike. I'm married with 2 kids. I have a tiny dick that is STI infested. My wife found my profile, if you can't tell, and I don't know yet that she's talking on the phone right now with one of the girls and is leaving me. I'm a piece of shit who doesn't give a flying fuck about anyone but myself. I have been talking and cheating so long. Don't be sad if I don't remember your name because I send the same generic shit to all you girls. Feel free to blow me up with hate mail."
Oh my God, I love it. I hate it and I love it and it's perfect and it's awful.
It's so awful.
Way to go.
Let me just tell you, when I was married, my ex-husband was not the most faithful person. And there was one time, I don't know how, but for some reason, I found this email, because, like, we shared an email account. Or, like, the kids would use it for something. Yeah. So, like, he had access to mine, I had access. But anyway, I was in that email, and he had signed up for some adult friend finder. Okay. And there was a profile of some girl's ass. That was her. She was just bent over. Oh. And that was her profile pic.
Is
and
that friendship?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's close friendship. Oh, okay. Yeah. And I sent her an email. Pretty much the same. Literally, like, I'm married, I have 5 kids with 4 mothers, and I have herpes, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. So, I mean, I get it. I did the same thing. Yeah. It's an awful feeling. Like, don't go on a fucking dating site if you're married. God damn.
How much do you want to bet he was getting catfished anyway?
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, I'm glad that you did that, but the cherry on the pie is that it probably wasn't even a real person or a real butt.
You're exactly right.
Yeah. He's a gullible, stupid head.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. He sees a butt and he's like, turns into an animal.
But I just thought that was funny. That, like, busted.
Yeah. Way to go.
I know. Don't double cross us women. We're smarter than they give us credit for.
I am going to be thinking about that forever. I think that ad was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wish that is the level of attitude I wish I could have with people, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what a martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope the both of them are separated and doing, like, great things.
She upgraded and he's still on Tinder.
Probably.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun episode this week.
I know. Yeah. We had a lot to talk about. Holy shit. Hey, did you do any self-care this week?
I gotta say, I didn't do a lot. How about you?
Self-care? Well, you know, I did a few things. I had a lot of time off this week because I was ill. and then had to do a 5-day isolation because there was somebody at the hospital that was COVID positive.
Sure.
So I've like, basically it's all been self-care, but I'm trying to think of what did I physically do, because I've been a lot of laying around.
Yeah.
I cleaned my house.
Nice.
Listen, it was a pigsty. Yeah. And like, some people dread cleaning their house. I don't dread it because this is basically a cardboard box that I live in. So when I say it was a pigsty, it was like all 5 of my dishes were dirty.
It's not a cardboard box.
So it felt really good. I did my dishes, all 5 of them, and then my laundry. It was nice. I just moved my bedroom around, as you saw.
It's so cute.
Thank you. The feng shui is different. Like, feels different in there. It's more cozy.
Homey,
and just, yeah. Feels good. And then, oh my God. The last time that I came home from work, whatever day that was, took a bath.
Yeah.
And I was very sad. I've been mourning the loss of a great friend and colleague of many years, Catherine the Kraken.
Catherine had her last swim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her passing away was really unfortunate. I took it really hard. So the last time I came home and discovered the corpse of my lovely friend, I decided to have a dinner in her honor.
Does she just not light up anymore?
No. Her bulb died.
Damn.
Her light died.
Her light went out.
Yeah. Heaven gained another angel.
Another duck.
So I decided to have a dinner in Catherine's honor to celebrate her life, right?
Yay.
Being a bath toy and all.
Yes.
So I brought this fucking 3-course meal into the bath with me. I had pasta salad, spinach raviolis, and chocolate cake.
Oh, nice. That's good.
It was fantastic. It was a great bath.
Yeah, I haven't
really needed
done a lot of self-care this week. I need to like double up on it next week.
Yeah.
I ran out of Otter Pops.
Oh.
Didn't refill them for almost the whole week. And then when I did refill them, it wasn't the flavors I liked.
Oh.
They were out of those. I went to 2 different stores. Couldn't find them.
That's dedication.
I'm just saying. I would have gone to a 3rd, but I was too tired.
Can't you get like a pallet delivered from Amazon?
Oh, right. Yeah, Otter Pops, if you're listening, I love you.
Yeah. Brought to you by Otter Pops.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do my self-care tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to veg out because we don't have to be to work until a little bit later. So I can stay up late.
Yeah.
And I'm going to eat Otter Pops.
Yay!
And find a good movie.
So what kind do you not like then? So you've got like, did you settle for flavors that you don't like that much?
I settled for the tropical flavors instead of the regular flavors.
Okay, gotcha.
Which they're good too, but they're just
not your favorite.
It's not my jam.
Yeah.
But I took what I could get.
Yeah, I hear you. Supply chain crisis and all.
I know.
This is COVID life.
Damn COVID. So that will be my self-care for the week is I am really looking forward to eating about 10 to 20 Otter Pops.
Yay! I'm happy for you.
So yeah.
Yeah, it'll be great self-care.
Yeah.
Listen, this has been a blast. Thank you so much for coming out. Everybody, thank you for listening. Don't forget, we want to represent your experiences with dating, so please send us your stories at whateverijdm@gmail.com.
Yes, please. Remember, we are also on Twitter at whateverijdm.
You can find us on Patreon and support our show at patreon.com/whateverijdm.
And Buzzsprout, you can do https:// or // I don't know. Whatever IJDM podcast.
2 lines.
.buzzsprout.com.
Yeah. We look forward to hearing from you, and you're awesome.
We really want to hear your fun stories. Yeah. So if you have any responses to any of those funny things we were talking about. Or
if you have something that tops shitting your pants in a haunted house, let me know.
Let us know.
Let us know.
And it doesn't have to be a first date. Yeah. It can be a date,
any date
20 years into your marriage.
Yeah, exactly. It could be your wedding day. Whatever. Whatever.
Yes. Send us your good stories. Yeah. We look forward to hearing from you guys.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. And don't forget to care for yourselves, too. Like, this is a weird time. You know, it's hard to socialize right now. It's hard to meet people right now. It's hard to sometimes find the resources that you need, like your favorite flavor of Otter Pops.
100%.
You're not alone, but do remember to take time for yourself and do something that brings you joy.
Treat thyself.
Treat thyself.
And remember,
when it all just gets to be too much, Whatever. I'll just date myself.